this video we will be discussing about genomic imprinting disorders, basically imprinting disorders. So what do you mean by genomic imprinting? Genomic imprinting is nothing but it is a normal phenomenon. First you must understand it is a normal phenomenon in which there is silencing of the genes. Imprint means, remember, it is going to silence, okay, silence the genes based on your parental chromosomes, okay, parental chromosomes or parental genes. So normally the chromosomes contains both maternal and paternal copy, right? So imprinting disorders are most commonly seen in chromosome number 7, 11, 15. Please remember this. Yeah, based on this chromosome 7, 11 and 15, many numbers of your syndromes, named syndromes are there, in which we will discuss about the few syndromes that has been repeatedly asked in your exams. So any chromosome will have your copy of your maternal and paternal origin, okay. So mostly the paternal origin is the only active copy. Is the only active copy, okay. Normally your maternal copy will be silenced, it will be imprinted, in other words, or it will be inactive, okay. So what happens in Beckwidth Wideman syndrome? So what happens in Beckwidth Wideman syndrome is that there is loss of maternal imprint. So what I have told, imprint means silencing or becoming inactive. So maternal imprint inactive, loss of maternal inactivity means maternal copy of the chromosome becomes active. So there is called as paternal disomy. Both your maternal copy also becomes active and normally the paternal will be active. So it's called paternal disomy due to the loss of maternal imprint, okay. So what happens in chromosome? I told, remember 7, 11 and 15. In chromosome 11, okay, remember 11 for IGF2 gene, right? That is called as insulin like growth factor 2 gene. So in this gene there is paternal disomy, that is loss of maternal imprint, leads to your syndrome, something called as Beckwidth Wideman syndrome. It is characterized by macroglossia. Usually the limb will be hypertrophy, okay, that is called as hemihypertrophy due to the increased insulin like growth factor receptor. Other features would include umbilical hernia, macroglossia, overgrowth, that is called as hemihypertrophy, facial nevus in ear creases, and some other features also seen. These are the important features that has been asked in your exams. So Beckwidth Wideman syndrome is due to loss of the maternal imprint, that is maternal inactivity becomes active. So both of the chromosomes or the genes becomes active, leading to paternal disomy, leading in the chromosome 11, leading to increased activity of your insulin like growth factor 2, leading to Beckwidth Wideman syndrome. So in this line we will see one more syndrome that is called as Prader Willi syndrome. So Prader Willi syndrome, you remember by Prader, in the Prader you remember D with a capital D, right? The Prader with always the capital D. D for deletion. That is your paternal deletion occurs. To be more specific, it is leading to what we have seen there is paternal disomy. That is both your paternal and maternal becomes active in your Beckwidth Wideman, whereas here the paternal deletion occurs, that is on the chromosome 15, leading to maternal disomy. So the features of maternal increased activity of the maternal disomy results in Prader-Willi syndrome, which includes mild mental retardation and endocrine abnormalities, temper tantrums that is seen classically in the pediatric age groups, and obesity, abnormally obese. It is compared with Angelman syndrome, in which there is severe impairment and loss of speech, ataxia and seizures, and unprovoked laughter. Okay, so it is also called as happy puppet syndrome. Okay, these are important clinical features of your Angelman syndrome. So we will see in this chart that Beckwidth Wideman we are told 11 chromosome and it is in paternal disomy. Okay, it is in paternal disomy. Prader-Willi is seen in chromosome 15. It is deletion, paternal deletion. Angelman is also seen in 15 chromosome, and differentiate between Prader-Willi and Angelman we have discussed in this chart, in which Prader-Willi is characterized by obesity and mental retardation and temper tantrums, whereas your Angelman is unprovoked laughter called as happy puppet, and by your loss of speech and seizures and ataxia, the child usually will be hyperactive.